Then I logged off. There's like a tower nearby the tavern.
There's a ladder here.
That one. You can jump off. You can jump off the rooftop and get up there. And there's 3 chests lying about. What I want to do right now is find the vocation guild and actually try and get a quest or something for warrior spec, for warrior vocation.
What am I to do?
What is this? Clover's Barbary? What is this?
Go on, have a look. Business hasn't been the best for some time now.
Changes the pawn's voice and inclination to kind-hearted. Ah. Art of Metamorphosis. You can change the appearance of your pawn and your character for 500 RC. That's cheap.
Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? Idleness is a luxury. Welcome, good sir. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self.
10,000 gold. She can either pay with gold or with RC points. Pretty much. Huh.
Hope to see you again.
Man, hairdressers are doing some good work. 10k for a person. Probably bloody rich.
Only by the sun's light. What do you want?
All I want is your gold.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I like that every building is explorable. Every door is openable. What is this? Oceans? So those were vendors, they just sell stuff. Where's the vacation guild? What is my quest right now? I'm not gonna do the main story. I'll probably speak to someone.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Give me a sec.
The pantry is crawling with nuts.
Still waiting on that report.
Vermont Charnel House. There's another tavern. Walter's Tavern. The star dropped in. Ah, this is the vacation guild.
Gather round, treat your ears. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
Okay.
Much appreciated. Gather round, treat your ears.
So where's the story?
By a master storyteller.
Fella.
And should my story entertain you, Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine, long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Samadeus, hello. No, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma for now, because just the game that I wanted, to start playing when it came out. And I'll be back to Black Flag to finish it probably after I beat Dragon's Dogma. Or if I will maybe take a little break for a couple of days from playing this, I might stream Black Flag again. But I'm gonna finish it. There's like 3 main villains that I have to probably kill in that game. 3 Templars, I believe, were left.
Ah, excellent find.
I never played Dragon's Dogma like to the fullest. I've only began and it didn't click with me. Probably partially because of the graphics at the time or something.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Or maybe not even the graphics.
Keep us light on our feet.
Something put me off. I don't remember. I never tried, to replay it. I watched a lot of videos about it, like people praising it and actually explaining what was great about it, and I understood it. I just didn't give it a chance to open up. Battler's Ledger. Heard some people in the town talking about a shop here in a rest town. A scrap store, they called it. Doesn't sound like much, but apparently you can have forgeries made there. Reckon that grimoire I lost all that coin on was one of them. Maybe I can learn it back by making some forgeries for my own. Oh. Who's this fella? Is this
Greetings.
The vocation
Welcome
guild?
to the guild hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining
it's
to
him.
vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Oh,
Have
secret
you found
tokens.
any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Wait. No. Not yet. Let's check the vocations. Acquire. Why I can't acquire it? It had a slow start. That might be a reason some people don't enjoy it. Maybe. Doesn't show what I'm missing. Acquire. It's not acquirable. Ah, you have to find a weapon probably, right?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time.
Why?
You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins.
I guess you have to find it yourself and come here?
So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you about?
Wait, I
Methinks
think I gave
Roderick, He runs the local armory.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I know
fortune
about
smile
him.
upon you, sir.
Let us go.
I think I gave staff to Toby? He didn't equip it, right? Yeah. I can give it to me.
And our search without delay.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Maybe I can just give items to him.
Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
For 5 stones, you're gonna get a ring of vehemence? Huh. Charming corset. Armored thin cloth that hugs the wearer's frame, drawing tightly over the waist and hips to flattering effect. Cool. Oh, Champion's Medal. I've seen this on the screenshots. It's like a cape of fur. You need 90 for that. Those are like collectibles you find in the world. I found like 3 only. Oh, use the shield to ease the impact from falling, reduce fall damage, and hasten the recovery after fall. That's cool. I have 1 slot for another skill. Blink Strike, Shield Bash. Airward Slash is very useful against harpies. I need something. Oh! Springboard. Press the assigned button to fling an ally in the direction indicated with control stick. Advanced form of Shield Bash that strikes the target twice. Ah. I gotta equip Jessie with something. She only has 2 skills. Enkindled Blades I will keep. It's definitely helpful, especially against Slime, because I couldn't do anything to Slam until I've buffed myself with fire like enhancements on weapons. So I'm gonna keep that. Concussive Step. Uses an explosive blast to withdraw from the point of detonation. The blast may cause lightweight target to flinch. Powder Charge. Sounds like a good combo to use Powder Charge and the skill on the fighter to help your opponent to grab the monster. Snare. It can be used on the big ones too. Ah. Ignited Blade's a better version. Lasting effect, let's get this. I'm gonna grab... like a multiple stab attack. Kinda like this. Gouging Skewer. Hmm. Robs the target of an item when attack connects. Huh. I'm gonna probably get ensnare and smoke screen.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May
Roderick.
fortune smile upon you, sir.
I smell a quest to acquire great
Always
swords.
a pleasure.
I should look into that. I also should steal your loot here, if you don't mind. Ring of Exaltation, just like that. Ah, it's the same one. Let's give it to Jesse.
Well met.
Gotta probably leave some items at the shop, at the innkeeper, because I'm heavy. Really heavy.
Well met, sir. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in
I wonder,
all
the
Verwood.
storage is global? Or it's depends on in which city you leave some items. It probably is global. It's just storage where you can acquire items not depending on where you are, which one of the tavern keepers you left the item with. Probably should deposit something, because yeah, I don't want to carry that load. Highest. Why it's so high? Like the camping kit's 7 kilos? What else? The gear on me? Ah, so what is a silver rapier? I found a rapier. Wait, is it better?
You know where to find me.
Equipment. Wait, it's just literally better. Knockdown power higher, damage higher. Let's sell the cutlass back.
Wisdom to offer. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
Someone's boots. For mage. Keep him here. Favorite flower. Keep it here. Copper ore. Probably also should deposit that.
Foremost hospitality in all. Much obliged. The rules at your...
I'm gonna give books to Jesse. Let them carry this. There's an exclamation mark here. Or something.
There's comfort in the hands around the family life.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Well met.
I've got the sharpest spears in town.
Bones grow weary. None of it is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
We're aware of existence of several caverns whose depths extend across the border. If you have cause to delve, be sure to check with which side of the border you are exiting from.
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
There's nothing here. Strange.
What's going on?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Okay, let's find the Roderick, the blacksmith or whatever. Where was he? Roderick. And get the quest for the greatsword. I suppose I will have to find some kind of goblin encampment or a cavern.
What might you be looking for?
And then I'm gonna speak to the fella in the tavern who's waiting for me. Is that his?
Hoi, friend.
Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment.
Yep.
I'd be fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The goblin's lair lies somewhere along the western... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of
got
mind
it.
to know someone taught them a lesson.
What was the button for showing the whole map? Ah. This spot. I guess this is my next point of adventure.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
But before we do that, let's find the fella in the tavern. Ah, there's also a quest about the beggar. Wait, what? Watch the beggar as he goes about his day and see if you can find out how he makes his coin.
Greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Our hero ventured into a shrine belonging to Rose, whereupon he found serpents and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease
So where's this fella? Star drop in. Maybe on maybe he appears at a certain time.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
I could check out the beggar quest while I'm here. I suppose I have to just pass the time and see where he goes.
gather round, gather round. Aye, got some what would you of me? I'll have no trouble.
I'd heard tell of a beggar, so where does he get his coin?
Hmm.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by master story.
Let's pass the time in the tavern and see if it changes his behavior.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Oh, there he is.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fine wares all.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the Sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beef.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deezer's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task?
I'm not a stealth expert, but I may try. I may try.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
It's around here. Okay, I'm gonna leave those main story quests for later. We gotta unlock the warriors pack, get more experience, gear, and then only continue with that. Those in the province, like monster calling, I can do. It's almost in the same spot. What about the beggar? Is he still there? He's gone somewhere, right?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
No one's going to wait.
How might I be of service?
You probably have to just wait right here until the time passes and it moves. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's do this. and travel through the bridge. Travel through the bridge.
Need anything?
What is that?
What shall I do today?
Ah, it shows the ladder, right? Can I climb this? And I'm getting constantly distracted from what I want to do. Love it. Where does this lead? The balcony? Ah. Fairy stone found. Wait.
Here I can let down my hair at this hour.
About had my fill of this place.
Is this the gate? I'm going the opposite direction. There we go. This is it. Я пойду, не хочу никуда идти. Не смеешь, Кристал. Мацтай мана мера.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support.
That wasn't a homecoming I expected. I knew the village would be in a bad way. Yeah, more than my life's worth, this.
I love how dark this game is.
I would have preferred not to
Okay.
have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Not that! That was well fought.
Look
There's
at
no
this
understanding
guy.
Who might say otherwise.
Holy,
We
he's
mustn't
chunky.
allow ourselves to become complacent. Take
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow
Look
your
at
lead
his
and
gear.
prioritize support.
Level 12. Reward 10k. Receive golden trove beetle. Five beetles for 10k gold. I definitely remember I had beetles, but I only have 3. Ah man. But I don't wanna have 2 fighters in the party. I wanna have a ranger.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Should I try and go with him too? Nah, you know what? Nah. Tower.
Are ye out of your bleeding mind?
What's up with her?
That bloody hurt.
Can give those to Archer?
Are ye out of your
Igneous Melody? A grimoire that casts a spell upon being read, usable even invokes fire boon. Enchants weapons with fire. I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. Just in case. Savagery extract.
time to hit the sack?
Oh, there's the chest. Ring of Awareness. Reduce accumulation of the wearer's sleep value. How much I get from the rings? $100 for the second ring. I can give it to my pawn.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
How do I deal with them? Ah.
I grant you fire blade! Use it well!
Seems that he only is getting hurt with enchantments or magic. Stamina. Let's see. Fair amount of health. I had to have something for stamina. He fell into the water. Huh. Can we loot him? Or loot probably is just gone into the water, I guess. What is this exclamation mark again? Shows that there should be something, but I don't see anything. Strange.
Goblins, master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
I think I had something to clean that off.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You have my protection. I'll keep them pinned down. Splendid.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Wakestone. Ah, it's for the resurrection of pawns, right? feel like I should take a rest at a campfire and actually explore it during the day because it's hard to navigate. Can't see shit. Where's the camp?
This ox cart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Goblins are definitely what we need. How's my weight? 21, getting closer to the... Let's see if I can combine something. What is this? Wicking remedy. Used to cure tar debilitation. Let's cook some meal. Dried meat. This is a new one. Medium rare. Oh my god, what is that yelling?
Not like a feast to get you.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
My kid is screeching because he wants to take a giant ass car outside. It's still morning? Oh, look at this. What a view. Wow. What is that? What are those? Lizard people?
Grant you roaring pain.
Completely staggered. Shit! Fuck you! Oh my god.
This should be of use.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
They are so annoying, man.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
That works well against them, actually. Gouging Skewer, I think, did the job.
That was hard
Simple
work.
attacks didn't do shit
What
to
fails
them.
to destroy us only
Wow.
enhances our chances against future adversaries.
It's a hobgoblin!
The product of heedlessness.
Stand firm! You are not alone!
My god, they're just annihilating. The whole group died. Oh man. Does it wake? It only wake up me? Wait, they're fighting each other. No fucking way. No idea where my last save was, but let's see.
Fine. In place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I think that was just a random encounter, honestly. What is this? It's another quest, I guess. Ah, it's the main one, probably.
I'll gather this.
Ah, and they're not eaten by the thing. What?
Wolves drawn in!
It is weak to fire! Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Truly?
Wait, what happened to my health?
Let my magic imbue your weapon.
I only rested the camp and I already don't have like almost half of my health. Saurian scale. You know what? I could do this. Okay, let's go here and explore and maybe
I'm sure we'll find a purpose
finish
for
this
it in
part
due
of the main
time.
story quest if I'm near it. Why not? Rivage Cavern. Just a sec.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
As a result, we move as one.
All's lost.
Who's this? Hello?
We're still in the fight! I cannot bear it!
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
What's up with my FPS here? Like frame time is crazily bad right here. It's just so jittery. Can wait till they release a patch. They've made a statement about all the frame generation, broken DLSS implementation. They're gonna fix it with the next patch, I suppose. So many things to fix. I feel like the game should have been cooked for another month. Honestly. Performance-wise. You bastard.
I grant you roaring flame.
Yeah, this attack works well against them. Gouging skewer. Why it's so jittery? I don't understand it. Ugh.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I...
Shadewalker's neck wrap. Huh. So what? It gives me like anything? Elemental resistances. It's better. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. And what of you? Who is this? A troll?
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, fight or die.
Understood.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
This should be of use.
Oh no! Emma! Let go, you bastard!
One of us has been gouged blood.
Bear in mind that the brute will see how criminal
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable. Not necessarily easy to counter.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Nor to say our best indeed.
Will it blind him?
So carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Do I have some kind of status effect on me? No. Just lose stamina so quickly.
where your help is needed.
Not Joby! Let him be, you beast. Joby!
Stand firm. You are not alone. You'll want to remove that sign, and soon.
I grant you fire blades. Use it well.
Very well. I shall return.
Return, return, return! Let them fight each other. If the lizards will attack the beast, I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the grimoire that I had. Ah, it enhances. I didn't read it right.
Fall back, and I will heal you.
One of us has been doused in fire.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Stab him, stab him.
Keep your focus.
Hell yes.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
It doesn't heal Toby for some reason. Doesn't it heal Caster? I gave him a drought, he doesn't heal.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I only
Oh, we're
hope
gonna
we
rest, don't worry
encounter
about it.
any foes.
Almost there.
Another encounter? I ill like this. We're already hard pressed from our previous engagements.
You'll want to remove that slime.
Ah, Toby doesn't have more health. I see. He's really low because he was hit the hardest. We should definitely rest at the camp. More lizard people. Some kind of village.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Let's head back to the camp and sleep there. I don't want to lose a mage in the party. It's gonna be rough without him. Of course I can find another one. There's the riftstone around the camp anyway, so it's not a problem. Maybe actually I should do that and maybe get a one that
rather
has
high.
a higher level.
It might be beyond our reach.
What is... Toby is level 9.
Grant you roaring flame.
Focus your strength, Arisen.
And did I do the quest? Yeah, there's 2 spots left now, I suppose. What are those small things? Look at that. Some maggots. Ugh.
One of us has been doused in slime.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
What did you do to provoke it? 'Twas most unwise.
You ought not to be so careless.
So close.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Leap worm. Ugh. Disgusting. Let's rest at the camp.
Let my magic strike
prison. I will be with you in but a moment.
So wait. Kids are permanent? They're permanent, right? Why am I getting two then?
I take it this place is to your liking, Arisen. We've camped here many a time.
'Tis a pleasant enough spot. One cannot complain.
Now we're talking. Quests. Let's find the goblins.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our guard.
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
Explosive barrels. There's definitely gonna be some kind of setup there in the cavern. We should go around and look. Harpies. There's a chest. Behind the wall. Ah, it's the one that I couldn't find. There's the encampment.
At once, Master.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Stand still.
We've got them on the run.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
That's a griffin. That's a griffin. You know what? I'm gonna pass on him right now. We're gonna return to him a little bit later. Hopefully when I'm gonna get my great sword. heavy again. Is there another entrance?
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread
Tread
mine.
carefully. One never can be too cautious.
By your leave.
One of us has been doused in slime.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well!
The curative will do. Tremendous work.
Let's go this way. I think I had something against that. Caught on fire. Let's see. Cure? Is this it? There it is. Two-hander. That has lower damage, but better knockdown power. What can I find on the other one? I suppose it should also be in a cave.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
It is
Lessening our load will help to
lighted.
keep us light
What do you
on our
mean?
feet. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
We want to remove that slime. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That seems like a main hall. Where am I? Travel mine, second floor. Let's head back and explore a little bit more for the other paths. Yeah, this is the second floor. Ow!
This ends here!
Gotcha.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You read Trevor Mine of Goblins. That's all?
Well said.
I don't believe it. It's probably more. Ah, that chest. Can someone mine this for me, please?
It is broken. Ah, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through.
What is Emma?
Danger might lurk anywhere, where every shadow...
Let's give explosive arrows to Emma.
And mind the ceiling.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
One of us has been doused in slime.
I will protect you.
I grant you roaring flame.
Well done, Master.
Aha, this might be the staff then. Is this the staff?
Well and true.
Ring
We
of
mustn't
cooling.
allow ourselves.
Ring of cooling. Reduce damage taken from fire attacks. Yes.
To become complacent. Take each trial as
There's still so much to explore in this cavern. God damn. It's like a ant maze. Keeps going. And I feel like I've missed some of the pathways in like in other part of it. I didn't explore everything back there. The fuck?
I could have done no better.
Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
I fucked up a potential stealth attack. Oh well. It is what it is.
no one can defend themselves when grappled like this. You'll want to remove that stone, and soon.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Feels like if I've entered this room from another corner, I would have been smashed by boulders.
Would anyone care to push?
Let's push this. Emma, careful, careful there.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
There we go. A bit too late for that, but at least I know how it works.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
How much weight I'm carrying? 28. Okay, circled back here. Which part did I didn't explore? I didn't explore this tunnel. To the left.
Then I shall remain by your side. This leads to the second. This leads to the second floor. This leads. How did I loot this chest? What? Ranger ties. Guess you might be interested in this. Yeah, it's definitely better. We'll lose some of the resistances. We'll gain frost resistance and some defenses. it looks so ridiculous. Underpants with boots. Okay. It is broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Okay. I suppose I have to go to the second floor. That's the only pathway. On my journey back to town, I should probably also investigate enhancement of gear. I have a lot of copper and like different ore types. Just wonder what I can do with that. Either craft or just enhance. I think you just enhance gear with that.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
Who is this?
You there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand.
Huh.
Pray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins!
Sign. It's a pair of daggers. Ancient daggers inscribed with a unique design. Once used as spear tips, record tells of their employment in an ancient rites. There we go, Jesse.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Good question. Probably by jumping from a higher place. Yeah, that's a good question. How do you get there? Levitate from that ledge if you can.
Understood.
My magics are yours to command. Should you require
Wait.
the skill of a mage.
He actually
Might
can
I be of
levitate?
assistance?
What?
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears
I
pricked,
didn't know he
Vincent.
can do that.
Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
So I suppose if I've entered from this, there's an exit, I suppose. If I entered from this exit, I could have just done this whole
Movement is
area
restricted here.
with this
Would be
group of
troublesome
knights.
If we were forced to do battle.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
Yeah. Ah, no. It wasn't available, actually. It's a shortcut now.
Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
I quite agree.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out
Reward
any
Marcher
useful mechanisms
armor.
I espy.
Oh, give me a second. Level 18. Archer, level 18. I'm grabbing her. Sorry, Emma, but it's our time to part ways.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Yes. I can give him fish as a gift.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
Actually, let's look if I can find someone better than Toby. Is this a... wait, it's a rift, right? Or no? Wait, what? I just spawned her? And it's not a rift spot? Huh. Maybe it's actually like a sort of a reward for clearing the cavern.
Unless my
Higher
eyes
level
deceive
pawn.
me, there's something down there.
Never mind. This is where I have been. We can return to the town. Just go straight ahead there. Get the warrior vocations going and see how it goes from there.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
At last! I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Your prowess.
How did I miss? Is that a Minotaur? Oh shit. While he's stuck there, I can use the enhancement on the gear. Let's go!
Don't waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Have you been harmed?
Help!
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I think we have to bait him into rushing and then he just tires up. We can kick his ass. Or maybe not. Great deal of health.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Must spare no effort against this foe.
He really doesn't like Arisen, I suppose.
Yes, of course. I've seen it.
Ooh!
This brute has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
It's ridiculous.
My bones and fire blaze! Use it well!
Ah, they replenish yourself too. That's interesting.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Can someone help?
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I'll turn you into a pit bull.
Wait a moment. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
That was cool. This is actually the first time I hear this music.
Sunset
Like
draws
ethereal
near.
sounds.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Yeah,
We
we
should
should
be
probably heading back quite quicker. Can I? Oh, I will have to go
Leave this
around.
boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
There's some kind of building.
Let my magic grant you with elemental being.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Excerpt from a traveler's old daybook. I doubt anyone will believe me, yet I am compelled to write this account of what I saw. A gigantus walked the earth. How else do I describe it? Its every step shook the ground. Its distant crown parted the clouds. I know not whence it came, only that some terrible power must have stirred it to life, be it of god or dragon, or aught beyond imagining. Sounds like another boss fight. I remember they showed like a giant colossus, like a golem. Gave me a vibe of Shadow of Colossus. Maybe I should stay here, honestly. It's getting darker. Make camp.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight. For all I've stuffed myself.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Seems to be some kind of new type of goblin. He's green.
I grant you roaring flame. Avoid flame at any cost. You have been doubted glorious.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
More goblins.
Let me get that.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Getting nearer the city.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
You have been tarred, Arisen. Where open flame?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We'll need a spot to place our feet. And I'm not seeing one.
Allow me, Master. It's within my reach. Might I be of assistance? I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
That's it. Noiterbieskistur is still atver. I've seen this statue before, somewhere.
Look, Master, a treasure chest.
Where?
We shall have to find a way to reach it.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
Just going to loot it.
Chest. I shall take a look inside.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
I grant you fire and flames! Use it well!
Yeah, that's it. Still
Fight on, and victory shall be ours!
Huzzah! You've done it!
The curative ought to do the trick.
Yep. So we can hit them from behind. They don't fire, okay? Got him.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Grant you an elemental boon.
Mm-hmm.
Have my protection.
You wish me at the Vanguard? By your will. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
What is that abandoned fishing village? So how do I proceed to the to the town?
'Tis about time we press.
This road should connect to a bridge.
On, wouldn't you say, Master? Nothing of it.
Well said. The Arisen has been drenched.
It seems the town's biggest problem is just the goblins, the sheer amount of them.
I could make that shot. You cut quite the hunter's figure.
What to do? Now there's a hat.
Wyjdę. Panie 500, mam jedziesz.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
It is worth considering if we've the time.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Right, let's return to Vacation Guild. It was here, right? Nope.
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Oh no, I have to visit
Though 'tis not widely
the
known
blacksmith.
among the common folk.
Give him the item.
Well, I'll be. Is that one of my wares I spy on you? Good on you, sir. I expect these goblins are feeling mighty sore right now. Have you been to see Klaus yet? You'll be able to have him change your vocation. I appreciate you stopping by, but a lone weapon won't save my business. 'Tis yours. Take it to Klaus with my blessing. Go on, off with you. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all then? Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Wait, what?
Do come again. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
There we go.
Ah, I see you have a great sword with you. A fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff. Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation.
Let's go. Warriors are at their best when fighting at the vanguard, cutting down foes with a single swing of their greatsword and charging through the enemy's ranks without heeding their blows. Hold before unleashing an attack to charge up your strength when changing the attack to charge, slash, and dealing greater damage. Follow-up attack. When you land an attack using triangle, it will change to a powerful successive strike if the target is downed or knocked off balance, or the target is not expecting the attack. Powerful successive strikes should be carefully aimed, as they leave you vulnerable. Ah, he can't wear... They give you some sort of equipment for him. I see. Skyward Thunder. Hold the sign button to charge, then release to activate. What does it do? Just a uppercut. Ah, it's also helpful against aerial enemies. Rending sweep. Let's get... You know what? I'm gonna play Skyward on triangle. Rending sweep. Here. Below. Bulwark. Advanced form of Biting Wind has an extended attack range. Let's get this.
If there is aught I may assist you with, have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
Strike well. Know that we shall aid you as needed.
This really is fine craftsmanship. The Goblin's Lair
I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
I already cleared the camp. Why he's still telling me about that? I've cleared the mine.
Not buying?
The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends.
First of all, let's sell the things that I don't need. This.
Peace of mind to know. Someone taught them a lesson.
Enhancement costs 80 gold. Oh, yeah, it also decreases the weight of it. Has 3 slots. Let's check. Wait, let's check what gear I can equip on warrior.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Scale jacket. A little bit lower knockdown res, but higher defense and strike resistance too. Elemental res goes down. .8. I have enough for this. Why doesn't it appear on... Ah, it's not equipable, I see. I think I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, let's get it.
Five.
So before you check the price, just remember. Miser die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to.
First upgrade doesn't need any materials.
I know someone taught them a lesson at least. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by.
Another quest?
Need anything? Business could be better, but I've weathered worse.
Флимли, привет.
Many thanks.
Открыл профессию воина.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Надо было найти пещеру с гоблинами, найти сундук с двуручным мечом, отнести его в город. И тогда ты можешь его открыть.
Unless I am much mistaken.
Ah.
We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Search these as misdeeds? What? Slip into the palace. Ah, it's for the... I kind of wanted to do the beggar's tale. But you have to pass the time and see where he goes.
I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one film.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm full of vim myself.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your...
I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to change Toby for a higher level mage. Level 19.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
These are special pawns that can be hired from official pawns section of Freestone menu. They differ from regular pawns in the following ways. Their names are displayed in different color. Official pawns of level 10 and below can be hired without expending rift crystals. Wow. That's some expensive stuff. Shalon is level 17. What's my current level? 15, 18. Let's look for level 18. Minimums. Yeah, this. Wait, mage or sorcerer? Or sorcerer is like an advanced one. Or sorcerer couldn't heal. I think sorcerer couldn't heal.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
That's he's a chirurgeon or a chirurgeon, whatever. Level 18. Wolfheart. I love the name. I love the look. Let's look around a bit more. I didn't check his gear.
Choose a sorcerer for your service, Arisen, and you shan't
It's a reason.
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Max encumbrance 33. What about this?
Pray call upon me again another time.
I know precisely when a curative is
30.
needed.
I'm gonna go with the other fella. This guy.
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem...
Thank you, Toby, for your service. I'm sending you back to your master.
Be a neat.
Let's give him something.
I shall recall our travels every time I take this piece in hand.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
I don't like the sound of it at all too. What to do with this beggar, man?
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I have a quest where I have to tail him and see where he goes. But when I try to pass the time,
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
to evening, he just was gone.
Listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spot. That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Oh.
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him the proper way, I'd wager.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid
There we go
in
again.
full.
What? Alright, I'm gonna give him.
Are you sure?
Let's see what happens.
Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon. You've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, aye. If you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it?
My
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
In a few days' time. Wait, where the dude has gone? Wait. Where's the beggar? He was just there. What? Where did he go? For fuck's sake.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
It's nice to see everyone about.
Honestly, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna keep this quest for some other time. What does the hand mean around the quest? 2, 1, 2. Сложность квеста? Не знаю.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well met, sir.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
I need something to sell. I need some gold.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when. Treated to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
It's the same.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the
Wait, who has
foremost.
camping
Much
kit?
obliged.
No one has a camping kit.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. when treated to the foremost. You know where to find.
Can pick kits I can give to the pawns. Can pass time here.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Not a care in the world.
Always got me in the thick of things, mate.
Go on, have a look.
Something good will come up today. I just know it.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
You think they'd learn?
Interested in my wares?
This town must have
There he is again. So I'm just gonna wait here and see where he goes.
By a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it should...
Welcome to Pure. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed into stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last...
Any minute now.
Worthy prize.
Any minute now he's gonna go away.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Powers most fair. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers.
I suppose when it popped up, the notification about a quest, it means that it is the proper time to do it, right? I suppose. I have this quest, where was it? Meet with the magistrate Walthar. Can do that later. I'm just really curious, what's this quest about?
He would fain have leapt. Unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light. Ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed into stone.
Aye? Did you want some?
Gather round!
I'd heard tell of a... So where does he get his coin?
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky.
Yeah, its difficulty seems to be level 2. Keep an eye on the bugger.
Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning.
We meet again.
Oh.
Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you?
He's still there.
I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my
Please
life,
tell me
I
he's still
hardly
there.
left the palace.
Please.
My mother is quite strict. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope
Wait,
we'll see each
he
other
lives in the
around.
palace?
Till then.
I'm gonna be surprised if he's the son of that witch that poisoned us.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky.
This really is fine craftsmanship. The goblins, I hope you can reclaim aught from the feat. Twould bring me peace of mind.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Ah, maybe those are like recommendations from pawns. What to do around here? No, fellas, I'm just waiting for this beggar to actually go somewhere. It's the hardest quest I've done to this point.
The figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies.
A test of patience.
One thing was certain: should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't,
This ladder can take us to new heights. Ah, excellent find.
listen close and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee.
This really is fun.
This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain: should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among them?
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
This really is fun.
Look, Master! a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Where? Oh, there he goes. Okay, we're on.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I ought to turn in for the night.
Still a while to go until my shift's over. What should I get up to today?
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Goes to the water. To the lower part of town.
Always a fresh.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that
Yeah,
sent
yeah,
us
yeah.
somewhere near here?
Yes, yes,
It's
I
worth
know.
considering, if we've the time.
I'm gonna do that just in a minute.
Hurts just thinking about it.
We gotta figure out where's this beggar getting his gold.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Anything could be lurking here.
The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished.
Our bellies will last a little longer.
There's another tavern here. Probably for the poor folk.
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words.
So he is into
There is a more
Furies.
fortunate fool in the city. I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. Whatever it is,
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Have a look.
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon.
Hold on. I had something on the tip of my tongue.
Interested in my wares?
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I end up feeling weary.
A performance
even
like
after a day
mine
of
requires
rest.
no ostentation.
What? Filthy beastlings have no place in our city. They belong in the wilds with monsters and lesser beasts. How nice of them.
Time to be heading. I've got a crack at you. I'll get that for you.
Maybe I can craft some potions. Combine.
Drinking is a vice of lesser sort.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
You fond of those eyes? What might you need?
Ho there. Faring all right?
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermont, after all. Befell a Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
This is like a tavern of scammers. There's definitely a problem with TA. I see ghosting when the camera moves.
It's been a hard day.
Not my kind of place, this.
Which is a shame.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Drinking is a vice of lesser
My
sort.
bed.
Listen up, you lot. Albert, King of Beggars, has come to quench your thirst. Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink up, my friends. Drink your fill.
Oh, this will not do. I'm in no fit state to perform.
It's been a hard day.
Think about books. I don't like this.
I want to go home.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But it's easy enough. I should know, I've done it.
It's getting a little bit darker.
Could barely drag my ass out of bed.
I've a book I ought to be getting back to.
Must have taken a wrong turn. If I sleep on
Sets my
my
thoughts
woes,
down
mayhap
dark paths
they'll
this
go
place.
away.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
I've a book I ought to be getting back to.
Wonder what rumors the
Interested in my wares?
Them nobles do nothing but guzzle
I'm in fine
sweetmeats and
fettle
ale.
today.
I ought to stock up on the
Mustn't get
basics.
complacent.
Flour, salt,
I've need of a new
flax.
skill.
must have taken a wrong turn.
I can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
It's getting darker. He should be going somewhere soon. To a house or something. Or maybe he robs graves at night.
A few hours sleep ought to help order my thoughts.
Go on, have a look.
All this job better be worth it right at home. It's too bloody early.
Interested in my wares? Wonder what rumors they have. This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
Walk into peril unprepared. I'm off.
Go on, have a look.
Drag my ass out of bed. All
A hard
this
day's
hustle and
work
bustle tells me right at home.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
A few hours sleep ought to help order my thoughts.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place. This job better be worth it. Just as it should be. It's too bloody early.
Interested in my wares?
What makes a performance worth watching?
Almost wish all would have me to shake things up.
I'll have an early supper. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Got something for me?
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
There he goes. There he goes.
This looks as good a place as any.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Goes into a tunnel.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
There are some doors that can be interacted with, but cannot be opened by keys or mechanisms. This can merely be a matter of timing, and you may find that such doors will open at a particular time of day, or once you have progressed to a certain point in the story. Must be a way to get in. Or I could pass the time and return here during the day when the door is unlocked.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Can I place a marker here?
Stands on end.
Is there any progress in the quest? No.
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
sliced. They'll strapped. I'm ready.
Well, in the meantime, I could probably do the other one. Is he far enough? Where was he? He's out of town, I bet. Right, let's pass the time in the tavern. I just want to create a hard save, just in case.
That's quite enough!
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Well met, sir.
Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance. Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hope.
Good evening, sir.
Pawns are annoyed.
Trust you fared
Rest.
all right on the road?
A good sleep
Till
will
morning.
ensure we are prepared for the morrow. "'Tis a perilous journey I've had, Arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done.
Someone summoned my companion. Cool.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day
That's
off?
such a
Come,
awesome system that they created. Let's return to that building
Getting on with.
and see if it's
I
unlocked.
don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
When does my watch end? I'm sure.
Aye. Is there all...
It's still locked.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Waitstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
It is here that the bodies of those who fall in vermin are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Pray keep your voice low. You are more than welcome to
So suppose if some NPCs that we had to help or something die, we can go here and try waking them up.
Can't do much on it.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Wait, was the prison on the ridge?
Here, if you please.
Baldwin's estate.
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult to acquire of late, unless you're a merchant. Mind, rumour has it that it's easier for beastrons to obtain them, perhaps because Batal's more of a beastron nation. People acquiring beastron masks, of all things. Seems a bit much, if you ask me. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go to apply for a permit to begin with.
Now seems a...
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up.
I think I gotta
Here you
go to the other spot.
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
I would...
Ah, there are some locations that are entirely off limits.
appreciate your swift return, Master. A fella... begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Where does this lead? Set of gear. Marcher's helm. The cloak is a bit better. I lose resistances, but plus slash resistance and strike. I think I'm gonna just gotta sell it. Some gold for that.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Just held here.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
They use this also as a torture chamber. Which one is it?
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
What the fuck? Why they decided to attack me?
Take that from you. Never should have. Yeah.
I'm unsure how best.
Did they see me trying to lockpick the gate or something?
Show them your metal.
Can't use it here.
Gross.
This doesn't seem well with me.
This is bad.
Deal with the fat one.
What must needs be done?
I don't want to revive them. Fuck them.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
Did I just release another fella?
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells?
Ah, you have to find a place.
I suspected as much. Then we are done.
Interesting, you have to find a place where here I can study. Ah. I still don't understand why they attacked me. He saw me a lockpick, I guess. Can go even lower. It seems the Magister is only prepared to leave his cell if you can find him a place of refuge fit to quench his thirst of knowledge.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
What happened to yourself?
Not to stray so far next time. Ah, so the wizards can't heal.
It's only mages that have the spells. I gotta get a mage then.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Okay, I'm gonna summon a different pawn. I'm gonna be off to explore the areas around the town. I don't know. I'll probably go to actually explore this spot, this pathway back to northeast.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Will you not miss my company once?
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
Logistician.
Should your
This is a
pack
different
grow
specialization.
overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it.
What is this?
Out a I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
Choco.
Need healing. I'm happy to oblige. Hold just a moment.
Just straight ahead.
That looks promising.
Ah,
as
wait,
to
I
how
wanted
we
to
might
sell
reach
the
it?
gear. I'm getting too much.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to. Survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Can't say I have any tidings.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
So logistician can combine herself your items in inventory. That's cool. That's a neat specialization.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
There's a chest.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to...
Nope. Don't care.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Can you break the door with a weapon? I need someone with like, I guess he has a reason I have to have archer vocation to destroy the barricade from here. Or throw something.
Let's not be hasty now.
Anything to grab?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
That's cool that they kind of remember some places that aren't unlocked on your character.
You need me at the vanguard? Say no more.
Goblins, master!
I will be arisen soaked to the bone.
Gotta get used to the timing.
You're not living to regret this.
So what? Do I? Ah, you can immediately release it. Wait, triangle? Ah, you have to release the button.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We must
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
My magics are yours to wield.
Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that and you'll be done for soon enough. A resounding success. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I only polished it this weekend.
Should probably cook something at the camp. I have so much meat.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
'Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis as you say. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
This calls for a curative.
Well done, Master.
But do you have to equip them on Archer? I wonder. Items. How does this work? Give. No. They're just in his inventory, and I suppose he just will occasionally use the arrows.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Oh.
I will protect you. Nicely done. Avoid flame at any cost. You have been doused in oil.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What is the strange effect with shadows? I feel like it wasn't there before. Maybe it's a visual bug?
Dim. We shall have to be all the more. Vigilant.
Tūlīt, pagaidi, Kristē. Nerauj, Kristē! Ko tu gribi? Atnes šito... Я понял.
I've got it pinned. It will have a hard time getting strong through it just now.
Alright, I'll take a break. I'll probably save here. Hopefully it's gonna be saved. I don't know. Save and continue. Let's see if it's saved somewhere around this area. Low from last save.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Right, I'm fine. I'll probably return and